Hello, my friend. What will happen when your farm and city are invaded and attacked by millions of animals? Let's continue to follow how German farmers handle this problem. In Germany, we know that wild boar is an invasive species with the highest percentage in Germany. Wild boars have distinctive features that include large ears, short tails and downy hair on their backs, creating a spike-like appearance. They invade residential areas, damage urban landscapes, and cause traffic accidents. At the same time, wild boars also pollute the environment and threaten the local biosphere. Furthermore, wild boars can carry at least 30 pathogens and 37 parasites, threatening human health. A famous example in Germany was the discovery of salmonella in pork samples, causing a widespread epidemic. Investigations revealed that the pigs were raised in inappropriate and dirty conditions, allowing the bacteria to spread to vegetable and other food farms, posing a risk to public health. So what do German people do to overcome this situation? Yeah, certainly German people always prioritize the use of hunting guns. Most Germans have guns in a hunt. You need a hunting license, and that license will allow you to hunt animals. The fixture is recorded on paper. Hunting is legal here, and only a few states will ban hunting on weekends. Do you see this as a perfect way to handle it? If you think this is a good method, leave number 1 below in the comments. In the United States, bears are also becoming a major challenge. The frequent appearance of bears has caused notable problems, especially when they casually attack pedestrians and cause heavy damage in urban areas. Agricultural sector, especially cornfields. This situation threatens safety and negatively affects agriculture, requiring government intervention to balance species protection and community protection. Faced with the challenge from the bears, the American community decided to adopt the method of capturing instead of completely exterminating them. This decision is not only to protect the lives of the bears, but also to help maintain the natural balance by moving the bears to zoos, where they can be managed safely and effectively. Do you see this as a humane way of handling it? Let us know your opinion below in the comments section. As you all know, wild boars are wild animals that are increasingly invading cities and farms, posing numerous dangers to both livestock and humans. This is because, in addition to natural predators, they face many threats, and their food sources are becoming scarce. They approach livestock farming areas to compete for food with domestic animals. Wild boar is a very aggressive animal. Even hunting dogs can be attacked by them. Many situations can be both amusing and alarming when humans unintentionally provoke wild boars, leading to unpredictable attacks. In some instances, daring wild boars even charge into people's homes, causing panic among residents. The North American wild boar, also known as feral hog or wild pig, is a common species of wildlife in North America. They have a large physique, sharp snouts, and are a natural predatory species. The number of offspring in each litter can vary from 3 to 8. This may depend on factors such as environmental conditions and food resources. Some wild boars roam freely on the streets, scavenging for food scraps. To control the wild boar population, people are encouraged to hunt and reduce their numbers. Do you know how they handle wild boars after shooting them? Licensed hunters can use hunting dogs to aid in the elimination of wild boars. Americans often participate in wild boar hunting activities in many locations across the country, where there is a diversity of natural landscapes and forest environments. One of the most popular states for this practice is Texas, with strict management and a large feral hog population. Florida is also a popular destination, with rich forests and diverse hunting areas. States such as Georgia, South Carolina, and California also offer many opportunities for feral hog hunting enthusiasts. The southern and central regions of the United States are also quite popular destinations among the hunting community. You are not allowed to mirror any action in this video. Encouraging the consumption of wild boar meat in the United States has become increasingly popular in recent years, especially as the population of wild boars has risen, leading to environmental and agricultural issues. People are becoming more aware of the nutritional value and flavor of wild boar meat compared to commercially raised pork. This trend may have started around the late 20th century and has become more widespread in the past decade. Consumers are placing a growing emphasis on eating clean and natural, and wild boar meat meets these requirements as the animals live in a natural environment, have a diverse diet, and a freer lifestyle. Furthermore, efforts to reduce the wild boar population, especially in areas experiencing excessive growth, have led to a trend of promoting the use of wild boar meat as a means of controlling their numbers without wasting resources. In the United States, we face the wild boar nuisance, while in Australia, the wild rabbit nuisance has become prevalent. So, where did these wild rabbits come from? Thomas Austin, an Englishman who chose Australia as his settlement, brought along 24 rabbits to release into the wild, hoping to create a hunting hobby for himself. But he didn't know that this seemingly unintentional action would lead to serious consequences that later generations had to deal with. A horrifying event unfolded as the rabbit population began to skyrocket exponentially. Within just 70 years, starting from the initial 24 rabbits, an astonishing number of 10 billion appeared, a remarkable reproductive record among mammals on our planet. The sudden explosion of the wild rabbit population and its negative impact on the natural environment and agriculture in Australia has always been a major challenge for the government and many farmers. They are trying to find appropriate solutions and control measures to deal with this situation. Currently, the government allows anyone to hunt wild rabbits without any limit on the number. This means that people are free to hunt wild rabbits to control their population, an action entirely in accordance with legal regulations. Additionally, the government encourages individuals to organize wild rabbit hunting events, especially in areas showing signs of a sudden increase in this species. These measures are implemented to minimize the negative impact of wild rabbits on the environment and agriculture in Australia. Kangaroo, an animal considered a distinctive symbol of Australia. Can you guess what it is? That's right, it's the kangaroo. Known for their powerful hind legs, long tails, and incredibly agile hopping ability, kangaroos primarily inhabit vast grassland environments and are commonly found throughout various regions of Australia. Kangaroos have a distinctive reproductive process, accompanied by unique characteristics of marsupials. The gestation period of a kangaroo lasts from 29 to 36 days, contributing to the issue of kangaroo overpopulation. With the significant increase in the kangaroo population, the scarcity of food pushes them to forage even in urban areas and cities. This phenomenon leads to their frequent appearance on roads, freely hopping across streets, and even posing risks by attacking pedestrians, resulting in numerous unwanted and perilous situations. The kangaroo population is reaching record highs in suburban areas, and to address this issue, officials propose the use of hunting as a method. This is not only a reasonable control measure, but also creates a source of meat as a resource that can be commercially traded for profit, supported and allowed by law. In Australia, kangaroo meat is highly favored and widely available in supermarkets. Kangaroo meat is considered a nutritious food source, rich in protein and low in fat, making it economically valuable in the food industry. Have you ever had the opportunity to enjoy some delicious dishes made from kangaroo meat? The problem of invasive foxes in Australia is also the most worrying problem right now. Do you want to know how Australians deal with these foxes? The fox population has exploded in Australia, with an estimated 10 million foxes currently living in the country, especially concentrated in agricultural and urban areas. Human influence has played an important role in the rise of this fox species, causing many challenges to ecological balance and biodiversity. As omnivores, foxes hunt mainly at night, using their agility to easily reach their prey. This not only threatens native species such as rabbits, birds, and rodents, but also causes heavy losses to the agricultural industry in Australia, estimated to be up to 100 million USD per year. Imagine you are fox hunting at night. In the darkness, you hear the sound of locusts coming from the deep woods, signifying the presence of foxes. You and your teammates carefully advance into the darkness. Each step is gentle so as not to stimulate any prey. As you wait for the right moment, a mysterious black figure appears from the darkness, with eyes sparkling in the night. You grip the gun tightly and wait to attack. It's a fox hunt full of thrill and anticipation, leaving you excited and eager for every shot. Fox hunting is not only limited to night hours, but can also be done during the day. All other active habits occur mainly in the evening. There are many areas where foxes are active mainly during the day, creating opportunities for challenging hunts. Fall and winter are considered ideal for fox hunting. During the period of giving birth and taking care of their young, foxes become more active and easier to encounter. Every year, millions of foxes become the subject of hunting, with estimates of up to 2 million. This is not only an environmental problem, but also a major threat to agriculture and domesticated animals in Australia. So you know how farmers handle these animals. There are still other invasive animals, such as elephants, monkeys, leopards, jackals, and geese that are also a concern for farmers. Please subscribe to the channel to continue following the hunter's actions. See you again! Wild boars are omnivores with a varied diet, including grass, leaves, fruits, seeds, and even small animals. Their high digging ability has posed negative consequences for the ecological environment. Newborn piglets have light brown fur with black spots on the neck and shoulders, and weigh about 20 to 25 kilograms. They can stand and walk soon after birth and find their own food in about 2 weeks. although they initially live in their mother's herd. After reaching the age of 2, they will separate to find companions and start their own families. Wild boars cause great damage to the environment by digging up vegetation, upsetting grass and soil, leading to destruction of tree root systems and thinning of forests, causing loss of biodiversity. The global wild boar population, estimated at 100 million, is growing, with 80% in Asia, 15% in Europe, and 5% in the Americas. Wild boars also negatively affect forests by digging for food and water, causing ecosystem destruction and hardship for other animals. Although many measures have been taken to control their population, their numbers continue to increase rapidly due to their ability to reproduce rapidly. The Mind Jaeger Pro Hardplate. Wild boar trap is not only an effective tool for controlling the wild boar population, but is also a breakthrough with advanced technology. Using solar energy to provide convenience and high performance, unique design and easy assembly are the strengths of the trap. Food, such as fruit or vegetables, is placed inside the trap to attract wild boars. The trap uses solar energy through a panel located at the top to provide power for the trap's motor and signal lights. When wild boars approach, the motion sensor activates the trap door, trapping them quickly and effectively, proving the accuracy and quick response of the trap. In many situations, traps are placed in areas with high densities of wild boar, such as forests, fields, and savannas. This strategy maximizes the ability to capture and control the wild boar population in the most effective way. The Mind Jaeger Pro Hardplate Trap is not only popular in the United States, but is also widely used in many countries around the world, including Canada, Europe, and Asia. This widespread use is testament to its diversity and versatility in global applications. each night. These traps can catch between 10 and 30 wild boars, providing an effective and sustainable solution for population control. This not only brings immediate benefits, but also helps maintain ecological balance. Users can harvest 2 to 4 traps per day, allowing them to control between 730 and 1460 wild boars per year. A testament to the trap's versatility and wide application. Hello! Let's think about a day on a farm where millions of stray dogs suddenly invaded. Given this situation, what steps will you take to prevent this emergency? Join cat farmers to discover how farmers in the United States are meeting this unexpected challenge. Every night, about 1,000 sheep become targets of wild wolves, causing economic losses of up to $10 million. Farmers are facing a difficult challenge, protecting their livestock from this growing threat. The wolf's excellent adaptability to its natural environment and refined hunting abilities create great and complex challenges.
What's our boss? Yeah.
Over the centuries, American farmers have faced new challenges due to climate change and declining food sources. They have deployed special security measures, used guns, and complied with wolf hunting regulations to protect livestock. However, do you think this method is effective? If so, please leave number 1 below in the comments section.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hey, hey!
Night hunting is considered the ideal option for controlling wolf populations. However, careful preparation and extreme caution are needed to ensure safety and effectiveness during the process. Hunting. Often, this requires close cooperation between individuals to ensure that wolf population control is carried out well. The main goal is to protect livestock and maintain an important source of income for many farmers.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, hit him! Kill him. Stop! Kill him. Hey.
Creatures in this area hope to escape the hunt of wild dogs, but they have to face everything: luring prey within their reach, wild dogs often attack everything from cattle to boars. All dealings with wild dogs must be maintained with caution and fear, because their ruthless attacks not only affect livestock, but also create a daunting challenge for all living beings in the area. The impact of stray dogs is not simply a threat to farmers' livelihoods, but also creates huge economic losses, estimated to be up to 50 million USD per year. This number not only poses a serious threat to the agricultural and livestock economy, but also has a significant impact on the lives of farmers who are facing this challenge. To prevent the invasion of wild dogs, farmers in the U.S. have introduced new measures, replacing the entire old fence system with new electric fences, complying with higher safety standards. This is not just a common precaution, but also an effective approach to protect farmers' property and safety from stray dog harassment. However, do you think this is the perfect solution? Share your opinion in the comments section. In addition to dealing with wolves, in Australia, there is another special type of wild dog known as dingo. This is a wild dog native to Southeast Asia and Asia, which may have been introduced to Australia by people from these regions. Dingoes live in organized groups, forming flocks of 5 to 10 animals. They are unique creatures that have a significant impact on the Australian ecosystem. To solve this situation, the Australian government has taken measures similar to the US government, using hunting methods to control the number of stray dogs. This requires carefulness and careful preparation to deal with the speed and agility of wild dogs. Some farmers also use traps as a method of dealing with stray dogs. This trap is not only simple, but also very clever, with a single clip that activates when stepped on by a stray dog. This is a convenient and quick effective method for farmers to control stray dogs. In addition, to solve this problem in a sustainable Border Collies, herding dogs, are not only cared for and trained from an early age to understand how to interact with sheep, but also to promote effective herding behavior. This process not only helps them develop the necessary skills to effectively perform their shepherding duties, but also creates a strong bond between them and their owners. Specifically, the Border Collie dog breed, with its high intelligence and agility, becomes an effective partner in livestock work. Care and training from when they are puppies helps them understand sheep behavior and how to interact with them appropriately.